everybody, it's Debbie here and welcome back to my crafty den. As you can see from this terrible mess on my desk that I've been making some ATCs today. So I made two with the Dreamcatcher stamp that I hauled last week. This one I put on a gold foiled paper background. There's another rectangle of this green that I put on. Then I made two flags out of an alternating green and wrote Sweet Dreams. I stamped out the Dreamcatcher and just put enough, I don't know if I can get you to see it or not. It's hard to get to see. I put some stickles on there so that this glitters and it's really pretty. But you can't, the light just catches it like little diamonds, but it doesn't really show up like that in the camera at all. And then I just put a couple of these little flat back pearls on here. And I think that turned out kind of cute. And this other one I did, it's a little bit different. I used a piece of two-tone green striped backing paper. This is the stamp, the Dreamcatcher stamp, and then this is actually one of those little rub-on tattoos, the ones that you, or not rub-on tattoos, but the ones, you know, the tattoos that you put on and you put the water on the backing paper and wet it, and then it sticks to your skin and you have to wash the paper off the top. So I tried it on my paper and it worked just fine. And I thought that was kind of different. So, and it kind of looks like a stamp that's been colored in. Then I put some black edging, but I took my stickles and I went around the outside of the card, and you can see how I've bordered it. I gave it about a 1/4 of an inch border all the way around in the stickles over top of the smudged black. Instead of using my marker like I usually do, I usually use this and go around the edges. But instead of just doing that, I actually took a sponge and some archival ink and I smudged all around to make a border, just to give it a little bit of color. And then I put the stickles over top of that when it was dry. And then on the Dreamcatcher, you can see how it almost looks like it's raised up. It's dimensional, but that's because I took my glossy accents and I just put the glossy accents on there. And the nice thing about the glossy accents is that they don't pour off. They stay raised, or the glossy accents will stay raised. So it's like a little acrylic. It almost looks like a little acrylic piece that I have on there, but it's just a stamp that I stamped on a separate piece of paper and turned it into a kind of an acrylic piece and then glued it on here. Then I just wrote the word dream, and I think that one turned out kind of cute too. So I did those two Dreamcatcher ones. I did this pretty kitty. And this is from a sticker set that I liked. And I had this background paper, which was an extra in a trade. So it was Happy Mail. And I love getting extras. And I saw this and I just thought it's just pretty and kind of whimsical, the colors in this piece of paper. So I thought, I'm going to turn and it had a little black kitty on the sticker kit. So I used these stickers off of it and then put some bling embellishments down the side, the black ones. And I think it turned out quite nice. So I like that one as well. And then this is something that I've only ever attempted to do a couple of times. Now, this girl is actually just a stamp, but she's not a stamp, like really a stamp. She is one of these Jane Davenport face stamps. This one right here, actually. Let me turn this over so that you can kind of see. I'm sorry for the glare. You can't see them very well. But that's all they are, is just a face stamp. So you get 4 face stamps in the set. And I used the one for this girl. So I stamped her so that she was at the bottom of the page. So when you stamp her, all you get is this outline. And then I went ahead and I made this crazy hair. And all I did was draw wisps coming up, and I colored them in. And I used my Flair marker, color markers for that. And I colored her in. And her face and like her skin is just done with, I think 3 different pencil crayons, just the Crayola pencil crayons. And I added some little curls coming down from her hair. And I added some flat back pearls for a necklace. And I think she turned out okay. It's not something that I usually do. I thought maybe I bought the stamps a while back thinking that it's something I'd like to try, and I'm going to try to do another one. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I needed to replenish a few of my ATCs in my album on Facebook so that I can trade. I mean, you can't trade if people can't see if you have anything to trade with. So I've got just a piece of cardstock. And it's not even cardstock. It's the it's just the scrapbook paper. It's heavier than regular paper, but not quite cardstock. So let me adjust this in a little wee bit like this now so that I can get in here a little bit closer to work. And I've got one of those other face stamps, and I am just going to ink it up. I haven't used, the other one I hadn't used before, and this one I've never used before. So it's absolutely new to me. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this, but I'm going to try to do something. So I'm going to put her right here. I'm just going to hold her down, press on my acrylic block for a couple of seconds, and then lift up and see if I can get a nice clean print. And I did. That looks nice. So that's all I start with. And then the rest of it just has to be me. So I am going to color her. I'm going to extend her, color her, figure out what I'm going to do with her. And I'm just going to fast forward all that to some music, and then I'll see you at the end. So I've cut some little sentiment words out, and I'm just going to glue them on and black around my outside edge, and then I'm going to try to decide if she needs anything else. I wanted her to look a little bit gothic almost, but not gothic. I don't even know what I wanted her to have really, really, really dark eyes, like those black eyes. And I wanted her to be, you know, not have big hair. I wanted her to have like smooth hair. And so I don't even know if I've got that or not, but I don't draw things like this very much, so it's hard for me to do it. But I'm going to glue my sentiment on and ink the sides of my card, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So there it is. I decided it didn't need anything else. I did put a little bit of glossy accents over the lips on both of the ladies because I thought maybe it would give them a poutier look and a kind of a shiny lip gloss look. So there's the two ladies. There's the two dream catchers. And there's the pretty kitty. So those are my ATC cards for the day. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, comment, and if you aren't a member of my YouTube family already, don't forget to subscribe, and I will put a link right here in the corner. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye.